Okay, welcome to the first Voice of the Workplace.
Yeah.
My name is Dominic Renda.
And
this
I'm
is-
Terrence Cobwell.
Yes, and this is a historic moment. Barack Obama was just elected president November the
Fourth?
The 4th. Yes,
About
that's
2 weeks
correct.
ago.
And we wanted to discuss the pros and cons of the Obama presidency.
Pros.
Yeah, Terrence will start with the pros, and I'll start with the cons. Terrence, you want to start first?
Of
What
course.
You think is,
The first pro, of course, is our first black president.
that is the truth.
Can I get a round of applause?
We can
for
both
our
agree
first
on
black
that.
President?
Neither of us voted for McCain. He is a bum.
Very good.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
An
that's
old
true.
bum at that.
Yeah, absolutely. And Palin isn't the brightest apple out of the bunch either.
Not at all.
That is the truth. All right, so what do you think is the pros of the Obama presidency, aside from, the fact that he is the first African-American president on a nation which is founded on slavery?
That's the greatest
Yeah,
thing.
that is the greatest thing.
That is the greatest thing. And of course, as he said all election long, just the atmosphere of change. We need change in this country, and hopefully he'll be the one to bring it. And I think he is. My brother
That's-
thinks differently, but that's what we're here today.
That's true, that's true. The reason why I feel that Obama will not bring the change that people are expecting is because he had said, for example, that he was for single-payer health care back in, a couple of years ago, but lately he has said that he is not for a single-payer health care plan. And that's what I have, one of the major issues that I have with Barack Obama.
Where did you read that he did?
No, he was in a debate with McCain, and he had said that he was not for a single payer, that he was for expanding coverage to, all Americans, but he didn't say a single payer plan. In other words, like a single payer plan would be the government is the single payer for all of Americans.
Oh,
you know?
well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's not what he's offering. What he's offering is more on you would pay for your own health coverage, but it would be, if you already have health coverage through your job, would be subsidized through your job, of course. All kids would be covered, no pay to parents, but it would be the same type of health care program that they use through Congress.
Right. And that would be a benefit. My biggest gripe is that there's already a single-payer healthcare plan in Canada, right?
Right.
And in France, and in England, and in many other industrialized nations. And why can't we here, which is the most powerful nation and the wealthiest nation, why can't we implement the same kind of plan? We already have a socialized fire department.
That's
right?
the word.
Yeah. Like, think about it. We have a socialized fire department,
And
right?
the police department.
And a police department and
Right.
sanitation, right?
Right.
As examples. When somebody's collecting our garbage, they don't ask, do you have money first before I pick up the trash?
Right.
It's socialized, the government takes care of it for everybody. Healthcare is the same type of thing. It needs to be considered as a right, which Obama did say during the debates
Right.
that healthcare is a right.
Right.
So if healthcare is a right, then the government
It
needs
should
to
pro-
pick up the tab
should provide
for
it.
everybody,
Right, and I agree with you, but we both know that will never happen in this country because this is America. And
Right.
America's a capitalist country.
That is the truth.
And, a lot of socialist social programs, no matter how good they might be,
Right.
for the benefit of all, will never pass.
Right. Well, if there is going to be socialized medicine in the United States, it's going to have to be organized by ordinary working people.
Right.
It's going to have to be one in the streets of the United States.
Right.
Not
And
just for
as
the-
you, not to cut you
Right.
off, brother, but
Right.
through our conversations, you know that that's not going to come through any other two parties that we have in place.
Right. You're totally right.
So,
And I feel like this has been enough for now. I don't know if you agree. I
we
don't
just
wanna
talked about
extend it.
healthcare, punk.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could go on for a bit, but I just feel like, for our first historic episode,
Right,
because not
right.
only are we discussing a historic moment, but this is sort of like a historic first episode of Voices of the Workplace.
Voices of the
So,
workplace.
yep. With that said, over and out.
Out and
Until
over.
the next episode.
Yes, sir.